So we're doing the Little Red Hen component of the twin pack for the Little Red Hen and the 3 little pigs. And these are the components from your pack that you're going to need, and they're available in the Facebook shop on the Scrap Store Birmingham. So we're going to put these parts aside for a moment, and we're going to cut around our template so that we've got our Little Red Hen. Next, I've taken my 2 elastic bands and I've cut them so that they're open. On each elastic band, loop that over like so, and just tie in a little knot in the end, like that. Then cut in that loop, and then that gives you your little hen feet. We're going to do that again for the other one, and then we're going to staple those on. So I've stapled one leg at the front, put the elastic bands one at the front and one at the back, and then I've just stapled those on securely. I've put my staples quite high up because for the body of my chicken, my hen, I'm going to use 2 yogurt pots. So you won't see where you've attached your legs. I've painted mine red. I've used acrylic paint. So I've just painted one side. I've painted on the outside, not the inside, and let those dry. But before I stick my body on, I'm just going to grab a piece of string, and I'm going to staple that in the same way that I've stapled the legs. I'm going to staple that on the top of the chicken. Again, I've done it quite far down so that you won't see that. In actual fact, you can pop a little knot in there so it doesn't pull through. Like so. So I've popped a little bit of tape on there as well, just to hold that string in place. So when your yogurt pots have dried, then I'm going to stick one on the front and the other one I'm going to stick on the back and mirror the position like so. So I'm just, you can either use double-sided tape, or I'm just going to run a little bit of glue around there and glue those both on. So after you've stuck both yogurt pots on there, we're going to do the beak and the eye now. So with your yellow card, just cut a strip of that and popping yourself a little bit of double-sided sticky tape on the back, or else a little bit of glue. We've just folded that into a square like that, and we're going to stick that on the beak. So with your folded edge towards the bottom of the chicken, I'm just going to bring that up to the top of the beak like so. And then we're just going to cut that around there like that. Like so. And then we're going to get a hole punch and just pop a little eye in there, round about there, like that. If you want to, you can just draw on your beak, either side, like that. So grab your template for your wings and the smaller piece of red felt, and cutting these out and using them as a template, you're going to cut yourself out 2 wings out of the felt, and now we're going to stick them onto the body. So decide where it is that you want to position your wings, like that, and you can either use a bit of glue or some double-sided sticky tape. For speed, I've just used some double-sided sticky, and stick that so that your wing will freely come up over your yoghurt pot, and do the same the other side with this one. With a piece of thread, we're just going to put a couple of little stitches in the wing here, round about here. So I'm coming up through the back, and I'm just going to pop a couple of little stitches in there, like that. And I'm going to repeat that the same the other side with another piece. So you should end up then with your 3 pieces of cord coming out of your chicken, 1 on each wing and 1 out of the middle. So with your spatula or your wooden stick, just going to pop 3 pieces of double-sided sticky tape, or you can just use regular sellotape if you want to. And we're going to take off the sticky side of the middle one. First of all, start with that one. So decide how long you want your cord, and then we're going to wrap that round, or just pop a piece of sellotape over your cord, like so. Just for speed, I'm doing mine with double-sided sticky, and then chop off the bit extra, like so. And then you're going to repeat that with your wings the other side, but make sure when you do that that your wing is down at the side, so that that length of cord and that length of cord is the same for when your wing is down, and you do that for each side. So you can see that I've attached the cords onto my stick, and then that gives you your little animated red hen. So we're going to do our story wheel now that goes alongside our little red hen. So you've got 2 choices. In your pack you've got 2 templates, both in card, 1 story template and 1 cover template. Or you can use the paper plates and you can draw your own story in the same way that I'm going to show you here. And you've also got a split pin. So using the template, I've cut out both pieces of card, and you can colour your template drawings in, like I've done here. So once you've done that, mark out where the middle point is, which is on your original template where the dots are, and make a little hole. Popping those on top of each other, use your split pin through the holes and open that out on the back. And then you can use your story wheel as you go along with your story, like so. If you prefer to use the paper plates and draw your own story, then all I've done here is I've cut a quarter out of the one plate, and using a little bit of this excess card, I've just cut myself a little tab and stapled that on. I've marked out, quartered this other plate, and I've marked my 2 holes. And in the same way, I can put the split pin in there and use that as the story wheel. So you can draw your different pictures in here and colour them in, and then use that as your story wheel in the same way.